On your screens now would be three major characters in the Sheena Bora murder mystery. With each passing day, the mystery is getting deeper and deeper. Every day, a new angle and a new sensational revelation. But the interrogating team, far from cracking the most twisted murder mystery. This is Focus at 8 p.m. on India Today. I am Ankit Tyagi, and joining me would be a team of our reporters, those who are keeping a very close eye on every link in this case. Pankaj Kelkar will be live with us from Raigad, near the spot where the police today failed, in fact, to piece together that entire sequence of event. Manoj Galoiwal, my colleague, is joining us from Kolkata. Mustafa is joining us from Bandra police station in Mumbai. Atir Khan is joining us from outside the Car police station. Also would be joining me is our colleague who is in fact tracking all these developments on his way to Silchar. So we get you a complete ringside view, every inside detail on this. But let's begin this special bulletin with a breaking news that we are getting as of now. Mumbai police team has reached Silchar to question family of Siddharth Das, father of Sheena Bora. India Today had earlier traced the family of Siddharth, who was the second husband of Indrani. The family had corroborated reports that Siddharth was indeed the father of murdered Sheena Bora and her brother Mikhail. Siddharth, in fact, is the biological father. That's what the family is saying. The family, however, claimed that Siddharth is untraceable for the last 10 years now and has not come forward even after the news of his daughter's murder. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Kaushik Deka, who is breaking this news on India Today. Kaushik, the Mumbai police now is they are in Silchar. They are going to speak to the family of Siddharth Das. What are they hoping to achieve out of this?
See, they are actually, as my sources tell me, that they are looking for Siddharth Das' whereabouts, because the family, when we spoke to them in the evening, and also a lot of people are talking to them, they are saying that they haven't been in touch with Siddharth Das for last 8 to 10 years. But when I spoke to a lot of neighbors, they were telling me that actually Siddharth is a very known guy over there, so it's not believable that they are not in touch with 8 to 10 years. Probably they are hiding something, and we are getting some more information on this, that Siddharth could be traced to some prominent cities in India, and the family is actually the family knows about the whereabouts, but they are hiding it. So Mumbai police, they have reached here to find out whereabouts of Siddharth. And very interestingly, when the reporters were speaking to Siddharth's brother Shantanu and his wife also, they were insisting that he is innocent. So everybody was questioning them, who is accusing of what.
Yes.
So it seems they are hiding something, why he is not coming out, because he hasn't been accused of anything. We hope to bring some more news tomorrow morning, probably about the whereabouts of Siddharth.
Kaushik, it's very interesting the things that you are talking about. The family possibly thinks that they can get muddled up with, they can get embroiled in this whole controversy. Already one former husband of Indrani Mukherjee is behind bars. That is why they are possibly trying to somehow put Siddharth behind covers. They do not want him to come out. But what is the sense that you get from the people that you have spoken to around the family house? Did people know about Siddhartha's children? Has he ever been able to or tried to contact his children?
See, the neighbors were telling me that Siddharth is a known guy over there. He is quite popular, and they have seen him in last 5-6 years also, because he was there in Karimganj, and they basically come from Shillong. So it's not that Siddharth is not in touch with the family for last 8 to 10 years. So definitely the family has something to hide. So that's why they are saying that they are not in touch with Siddharth for last 8 to 10 years. When I also specifically asked Shantanu 8 or 10, he couldn't actually say. So that's strange. And the way they are behaving when our reporters went to speak to them, they were talking to reporters, but they were not allowing anyone to photograph the house or photograph any of the family members.
Okay.
Which is quite surprising, and they were behaving quite aggressively and insisting every time. Means no one was accusing them of any wrongdoing, but they were saying that Siddharth is innocent.
Absolutely, absolutely. So very interesting piece of information. Yes.
Yeah.
Kaushik, you were saying something?
No, I said it's really murky. The story is really
exactly.
Murky.
The entire case is really murky. Thank you so much, Kaushik Deka, for bringing us that interesting piece of information. The police, Mumbai police team has reached Silchar. They are going to speak to the family of Siddharth Das in trying to connect all the missing pieces as far as this case is concerned. It's interesting, as Kaushik was telling us, the family somehow seems that they're trying to hide something. We'll bring you all the latest developments from all across the country. In fact, the way this investigation has gone. Let me quickly now go across to Mustafa, my colleague Mustafa Sheikh, who is joining us from Mumbai. Mustafa, what is the Mumbai police saying about the next step, and how are they going to take forward their remand? Do you have some exclusive information with that regard? Please bring us up to speed with that.
See, tomorrow at Bandra Court, the police will first say the progress in the investigation, in which they'll show the call records detail which they have accessed from Indrani and Sanjeev Khanna. They were in touch at the time when this crime has happened. Secondly, they'll also say that they are awaiting the forensic report. They'll say that the samples of Indrani has been sent for forensic test. It has to be yet to be matched with Sheena. So they'll ask for her remand till the time they get the forensic report. Also, the vehicle which was used to travel from Mumbai to Raigad, dispose of the body and then come back to Mumbai, that vehicle is yet to be traced. And also the spot where the body was apparently in 2012, where the body was left, that spot has to be recreated. Today, Mumbai police did go to Raigad and they recreated the route which was taken by Indrani at that point of time, and then they have met the people where they like the hotel or the loo where they stopped during their travel, and they have recorded statement of the relevant people who were there at that point of time. But the spot visit is yet to be done. It has to be recreated.
Yes.
So on these three grounds, forensics, the car, and also the spot recreation, on these three grounds they'll be asking for further remand of Indrani.
That is the breaking piece of information that Mustafa is getting to us. The Mumbai police's strategy for asking for an extension of remand as far as this case is concerned. In fact, Pankaj Kelkar, my colleague, is now joining us from the spot in Raigad where the body was dumped. Pankaj, of course, take us through how this investigation went to today. Police could not recreate the scene. What were the difficulties and what else have they been able to find out from the crime of spot?
See, Ankit, as Mustafa was telling, the crime team, the investigating team from Mumbai to this spot did all the things that they had planned, and when they reached this site, it was already late. It was almost 6 in the evening, and there was so much media glare as well as local public over here that they couldn't stop at the site. So they just passed by and they headed towards Pen, and then it was learnt that they had again moved towards Mumbai because they have to produce all the 3 accused in the court tomorrow as their PC is ending. Apart from this, in this case, the mystery has started right from the beginning. It means in 2012, when Sheena Bora's body was dumped over here, the police had created negligence. The SP has also confirmed this. An inquiry has been initiated.
Yes.
All the officers who were posted at Pen as well as Raigad, they are being questioned. Mr. Suresh Mirge, who was the investigating officer, he has been asked to come to Raigad, means to Alibag, for questioning. So all these things are happening, and the latest what we have seen that the team who reached here, but they couldn't recreate the crime scene.
Okay, before I go to Manogya, who is in Kolkata, and of course trying to get you all the details about Sanjeev Khanna, one of the accused and also ex-husband of Indrani Mukherjee, let me quickly cut across to Atir Khan, our deputy editor, who's in fact outside the Khar police station in Mumbai. the center of the entire investigation as far as this high-profile case goes. Atir, please take us through the information that you have about the interrogation and the investigation as far as this case is concerned.
Well, basically, Ankit, as far as this case is concerned, this is perhaps one of the most complicated case in terms of intricate relationship it involves. And what our sources are telling us is that Sanjeev Khanna has told the police during interrogation that he had participated, he took up a role in the killing of Sheena because Indrani used to help him financially. But what we are learning from sources is that he was also he was involved with Indrani and he couldn't get over Indrani, and he was waiting that perhaps one day Indrani would go back to him. But at the same time, we've also learned that he was having a relationship with another woman back in Kolkata who has a child with the former husband, and he used to help her financially. So clearly, as far as relationships are concerned, Ankit, this case by the hour, almost every day there is a new twist as far as relationship is concerned.
Atir, you earlier also in the day spoke to the wife of one of the accused, the driver Shambir. They said that they are facing difficulties now. The landlord wants to evict them from the house. They are paying for what the husband did.
Well, that's right. That lady is in a difficult situation. Actually, we went to her to seek more information about the reports that Sheena's photograph had been recovered from her house by the police. However, she denied that. But what she told us was that she's having difficult times because her landladies asked her to vacate that one-room house within 48 hours. The landlady says, it's become a nuisance. Every other day, somebody or the other visits the house. It's giving her a bad name. So she doesn't want that to continue anymore, and she's given her an ultimatum. Ankit?
All right, thank you so much, Atir, for bringing us all those details. Let me quickly now cut across to Manogya Loiwal, who's joining us from Kolkata. Manogya, what is the sense that you get after you speak to the family of Sanjeev Khanna and the French?
Well, absolutely in a state of distraught, shock and devastated, if I could term it that way. They are feeling that they have been betrayed at some point of time. They have not really agreed to come on camera, but they shared their emotions with us. His mother, his uncle, his parent and uncle, all and maternal uncle, all are extremely disturbed. What we're being told is that despite what Atir was pointing it out, that yes, he was in a relationship with someone, but there's no confirmation about it. He did used to hang out in a club in the evening with one particular lady every evening, and he did used to share his drinks with her. That was the time they used to spend together late in the evening. However, his financial status is now under scanner on whether there has been an improvement or there has been some kind of change in his behavior in past 3 years. Especially what we're being told, and this is a piece of breaking news also, on whether there is a possibility that the plan of murder of Sheena was taken place, that was planned in Kolkata or in Mumbai. Even that is being investigated. Was it just a single-minded play, or was Sanjeev Khanna already a part of it?
That is a very, very crucial piece of information that you are bringing to our viewers, Manogya. The police is now investigating whether this entire plan to eliminate Sheena Bora, and now what it seems to be like her brother also, Mikhail also, whether it was hatched in Kolkata itself. Manogya, very interestingly, you were speaking about the financial condition of her second husband. Was that one of the reasons why he chose to, team up with Indrani to eliminate Sheena and Mikhail?
Well, it's a curious case of love, ex and dhoka, if I could put it that way, where there is an element of love, there is an element of past relationship, and there is an element of betrayal. And besides all this, what we've seen is that it's not just about the emotional quotient, but also financial quotient, because emotional quotient will take you to a certain level. Beyond that, you need some kind of motivation to move ahead and take such kind of step in life where you can land up in a legal problem. It's not just about the emotional attachment that Sanjeev Khanna had with Vidhi as well as Indrani Mukherjee, but also the possibility that he was shown some kind of greed or some kind of attributes that would be given to him once the job was done. The interesting point is both Indrani and Sanjeev Khanna came back to Kolkata the next day. What was the reason for Indrani to fly back to Kolkata on the next day is extremely important. She could have just stayed in Mumbai and stayed normal. Well, Peter was not in city at that time. She could have just stayed in that city and instead of coming back to Kolkata. So what was the reason of coming back to Kolkata? Whether she had made earlier visits to Kolkata, even that is being investigated now.
Okay, Atir, coming back to you, just wanted also to ask you, Mikhail, he was saying right from the beginning that he was next on the target. Now, both Indrani and Sanjeev have almost turned against each other, both of them giving information about each other, blaming the other one for this entire sordid saga. How did the police reach that suitcase, which now is being speculated as the one which was being prepared for Mikhail Bora?
Well, you see, the police, Ankit, is believing Mikhail's statement, and they found that they are consistent, and they have reasons to believe that there is no contradiction in his statements. Therefore, they are going by what he's saying. He's provided certain information to police which has been taken up very seriously. It is being examined, and he's been, given police protection here, and he's been questioned as a witness to get more and more information. Now, what we know is that he's provided certain information, but police is also working certain theories on the basis of which they have, seized another suitcase which they are saying was meant for Mikhail. Mikhail has also, earlier said that he was inside the house, but he fled the house thinking that there's something fishy and there could be some plan to eliminate him. So he left the house before, he could be targeted.
Okay, I will urge all our reporters on the ground to stay on with me. Let me just quickly take our viewers through this another, in fact, a piece of information that we have. Adding more spice to the already murky Sheena murder case, Mumbai police has now recovered another suitcase from Indrani. This is exactly what we and Ate were just talking about. The suitcase was originally brought in 2012 and was apparently meant to be used to dispose of Mikhail's body. The suitcase is also identical to the one used for in fact dump Sheena's body. The first suitcase was used for Sheena, which was burned by the trio by pouring petrol at Raigarh. As India Today reported last evening, Mikhail had told cops that he was called by Indrani to Mumbai and she had plans of killing him too. Mikhail had said his drink was spiked and he left the room in a hurry as he smelled some conspiracy. Indrani's ex-husband Sanjeev Khanna had also told the cops during interrogation that Indrani wanted to kill Mikhail but was stopped. But he was the one who stopped her from doing so. Let me quickly get across to Mustafa Sheikh who is also tracking the investigation in this case. Mustafa, what is the word as far as Peter Mukherjee is concerned? The police, so far, he has given one statement to the police. Is there a possibility of him being questioned again? Because there are many loopholes as far as Peter's version of the entire sequence of event is concerned.
See, of course, there is no clarity from Mumbai police as to what they think about Peter Mukherjee's role in this crime. They have earlier mentioned that they are, as of now, believing whatever Peter Mukherjee has said. So this means that the police for now believes the theory that for last 3 years, Peter Mukherjee was unaware of what his wife has done. But also there is a chance that as the investigation proceeds and there will be new evidences coming forward in this case, and if there is some clinching piece of evidence which shows that there was some information which Peter Mukherjee had about this crime, then obviously police will again call him for a detailed statement and clarification, because as far as doing crime is illegal, knowing and having knowledge of the crime is also illegal. So if there is some evidence related to that, of course Peter Mukherjee will be called again for a statement. But as of now, the police doesn't show a sign that they don't believe what Peter Mukherjee has said. Maybe in the future course of investigation, there can be a clinching piece of evidence for which the Peter Mukherjee will be called.
All right. Thank you so much. all our reporters from across the country, Atir and Mustafa in Mumbai, Pankaj there in Raigad, and also Manogya, for bringing us all these latest updates as the investigation progresses in this mother of all murders that we are calling it here on India Today.